Today I'm bringing you a video of some pivoting. So I set up the network in the other video, and I just want to show that it kind of works. Um, so we'll actually go into the pivot SSH pivot. I'll show you. We have no internet on this one. Google.com. Right. So this computer is really isolated. The only thing it can really do is it can just do SSH. Bound SSH. So we're gonna be attacking this one. So let's say this one's running a server or a database. Actually, I have an example here. So it's listening on port 555. Let's say that's the database. We'll put that down here. Let's connect to, let's say, all right, we hacked into the router, hacked into the website. So here, like, woo, we're in the website, woo. All right. Let's say like we've got a vulnerability and we found it. All right, so let's set up a reverse shell. I'm just using a standard, very basic one lane reverse shell. And so I'll set up a listener on my local machine. 444. All right, so we have a listener on my computer. Now let's say, all right, we just hack into the website. First thing we do is establish persistence. So we'll set the first shell. And as you can see, we are now. Okay. So let's say my computer is on. And then let's search for some other devices. So we'll do, we could do ARP-A or IP route. We'll do IP route. All right, so it looks like we have 10.0.0.0 as a new subnet. And so you can just do a really basic bash script. I forgot what it was, where you basically just loop through the last doc and then scan all of the interfaces. So I only have 10, or IP ranges. I only have 10, and I already know. So it's 4. It's not 4. So we're actually gonna now that we have the reverse shell set up, we're gonna try to hit the other internal devices. So like imagine we just hack into a website and it has an internal database. Another computer hosting the database, and the database is being hosted on a port inside. So we're gonna set up a tunnel. So we're gonna use a tool called SOCAT. SOCAT. Listen. Port 555. Right, listen. We're gonna set up a listener on port 555. Then we're gonna essentially say anything that connects to this port, pass it to this address. So it's port TCP, and then the internal device 10.0.0.4 port 555. Right. And as you can see, we're listening over here. And now what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna open another terminal on the local machine. and we're just gonna connect to, what was it? Hold on, let me check. Head. Big. All right, so this is the IP of the router. So we'll just start a normal netcat. We'll just connect to a port. Netcat IP in the port was 5555. As you can see, something happened. We were connected to something. LS, okay, listener, listen.py. I guess the host name's not really going to work. So we'll do a IPA. As you can see, we are now inside of the net. I think it's actually host name capital I for invert the host name. So we actually we're connected now from my machine, and we're tunneling through the router. I set up a Python lister. I didn't want to. You could basically do this with any port. So let's say you get a database password. Right. We can now we can just connect to this and then forward it through. So powerful stuff. Really cool.